Welcome. Today we are exploring the geometry of conic sections. Imagine a vertical axis line L intersected by a generator line M at a constant angle alpha. Rotating line M around L generates a double napped right circular cone meeting at a central point called the vertex. When a flat plane intersects this cone at an angle beta, it carves out different curves depending on that angle. If beta is exactly 90 degrees, you get a perfect circle. Tilt the plane slightly between alpha and 90 degrees, it forms an ellipse. When beta equals alpha, the plane cuts parallel to the generator line, creating a parabola. Finally, if beta is smaller than alpha, the plane cuts through both the upper and lower nappies, giving us two-part curve called a hyperbola. Let's break down the mathematical equations governing these shapes. The circle. Analytically, a circle is simply locus of all points in a plane that remain at a fixed distance, the radius r, from a fixed center C. If we place our center at coordinates h, k and pick any random point p, x, y on the boundary, we can use the standard distance formula to state that the distance Cp must be equal to r. The parabola. By definition, every single point on a parabola is perfectly equidistant from a fixed target point called the focus and fixed benchmark line called the directrix. There are four standard orientations where the vertex sits smoothly at the origin. If the equation features a y-square term, its axis of symmetry lies along the x-axis. A positive coefficient y-square equals 4ax means it opens to the right with a focus at a, 0 and a directrix at x is equals to minus a. A negative coefficient opens left if the equation has an x square term, the axis of symmetry shifts to the y-axis. Positive opens up, negative opens down. No matter which direction it faces, the latest rectum, which is the chord passing through the focus perpendicular to the axis, always has an absolute length of exactly 4a. Next is ellipse. Defined as the set of all points where the sum of the distances to two fixed interior foci is always a constant value 2a. The longer line segment tracking through these foci is the major axis with length 2a, and while the narrower perpendicular line segment is the minor axis with length 2b. Finally, let's break down the hyperbola. A hyperbola mirrors an ellipse in structure but differs fundamentally in its definition. It represents the set of all points where the absolute difference between the distances to the two fixed foci remains a fixed constant 2a. This creates a curve with two completely separate branches pointing away from each other. The structural axis linking the two active vertices is the transverse axis tracking a length of 2a, while the perpendicular layout is the conjugate axis with a length of 2b.